Live from WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 7.
Good morning, I'm Eric Parker at 7 o'clock. After weeks of protests in the streets, Governor Lamont says law enforcement must change. The governor issued an executive order that hopes to increase diversity within our state police and change how troopers respond during certain incidents. Channel 3's Roger Suzanne has more.
The protests we've witnessed on Connecticut streets since the shocking death of George Floyd have made an impact. Floyd, a black man in Minneapolis, died at the hands of a white police officer. His death, along with the subsequent murder investigation and demonstrations, inspired Governor Ned Lamont's executive order. He is demanding CSP, which is currently comprised of about 80% white men, increase diversity by recruiting more minorities and women, and adding a community liaison trooper to each troop. Also, troopers will respond differently. Chokeholds are banned, and troopers will not be bystanders like we saw in the George Floyd case in Minneapolis. The governor also says at this point the state has enough military-style gear and won't be purchasing any more going forward. And in a move to increase transparency, the state will have a use of force website, which will let the public learn more about any case where a trooper decided to use force, including a gender and racial breakdown. Lamont's plan has supporters, but there are critics as well. The American Civil Liberties Union of Connecticut wants the legislature to enact more change in a special session. The ACLU says the governor's order, quote, does nothing to end police violence or racism. Governor Lamont has issued an executive order that proposes increasing policing. The people of Connecticut deserve much better than Lamont's order, which amounts to lukewarm heat and no light. But Governor Lamont believes the executive order can be a first step that leads to real systemic change.
I want a state police force. I want administration. I want judges. I want district attorneys who represent the amazing diversity of our state.
Roger Suzanne, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
This morning, several communities are calling on their local governments to take down statues of Christopher Columbus. Tonight in New London, the City Council will hold a virtual meeting to discuss that issue. They want to hear what the public has to say. Crews removed the 92-year-old statue in the city on Sunday morning after it was vandalized earlier this month.
I think they should put it back. They should have never took it down.
Personally, it was just a statue, but it's just the whole vandalism thing that I don't like.
In Southington, people have started a petition to remove the Columbus statues there. Middletown's mayor had the Columbus statue at Harbor Park moved to avoid vandalism. It was going to be moved anyway due to planned construction. There's discussion that the statue could end up on private property.
Have it set aside where it's somewhere it's not going to get where it's not going to turn into a vandalism situation.
Community leaders in New Haven want to take down its statue, which stands in Worcester Square. Stage 2 of reopening Connecticut begins tomorrow as the number of cases across our state continues to move in the right direction. Nearly 150 new cases of the virus were reported yesterday. The statewide total stands at more than 45,000. 3 more patients died while 2 were released from the hospital. And today we're expecting to learn more about how COVID-19 impacted nursing home residents and the healthcare workers who care for them. Last week, Governor Lamont ordered a review of the response by nursing homes in Connecticut. He said he wanted to be sure they're better prepared if we have a second wave of the virus. This morning, the Women's Bipartisan Legislative Caucus will discuss their findings and recommendations. We'll have an update for you on Eyewitness News at noon. And now this morning, President Donald Trump says he's accepting a landmark Supreme Court decision helping gay, lesbian, and transgender people. The ruling bans employers from discriminating against workers based on sexual orientation and/or gender identity. It's expected to have a big impact for the estimated 8 million LGBTQ workers across the country because most states don't protect them from workplace discrimination. Connecticut, though, is one of 22 states that already prohibits that type of discrimination. Advocates celebrated at a rally yesterday in Hartford.
People are afraid to come out at school. Teachers are afraid to come out. People are afraid to come out in different work environments because they don't know that their jobs would be safe.
In a statement, Governor Lamont writes, the Supreme Court's decision is, quote, a long overdue win for LGBTQ Americans. The United States continues to stand for equality and justice for all.
7:04. Hi, everybody. Good morning. It is time to rise and shine, and we are looking at a lot of shine out there this morning. Summer arrives Saturday, 5:44 in the afternoon, and it's going to start to feel like summer around here. I know it's a little cool out there this morning. Typical overnight low is about 58. We were at 46 this morning in parts of Litchfield. Yes, that was a chilly start out there this morning, and tomorrow will likely be another one. Our Channel 3 early warning radar scanning the state dry. Good morning to you. There is our Hartford iCam showing the state capitol. Look at the numbers. All right, Litchfield, you're up from 45 to 46 to 51 right now. 54 in Gales Ferry, 57 in West Haven, 56 in East Hartford. The numbers are going to move up nicely today into the mid to upper 70s, and the dew point should remain in the 50s, which is good news. So here are the current temperatures. 58 at Brainerd. That's exactly where we should be for this time of morning and this time of year. A little bit cooler there. Danbury, you were down to 49. Willimantic, you were down to 48. So you can see the numbers are starting to move up with that strong June sun. And as we take you out and show you the dew points, they should remain in the mid 50s today. So it's going to be a dry, comfortable day today with very little in the way of wind. So it's another lovely start. Take a look at our Bradley iCam there. Just gorgeous. Right? A bunch of sunshine out there. And it's going to be a nice day ahead with temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 70s, partly to mostly sunny, mild and comfortable. And we're talking about some heat by the weekend. Yeah, it's going to get really warmer each day. Temperatures are going to move up each and every day. Today, enjoy the sunshine. Temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 70s. It's going to be a beautiful day of weather today. 79 degrees by about 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. A little bit cooler along the shoreline, but it looks like a great day for the beach. Just make sure you wear that sunscreen. The UV index today is like a 9 on a scale from 1 to 12. Here's our Torrington iCam. Good morning. Good morning. Rocky Hill looking pretty good as well. And our satellite and radar, this is the regional radar. No rain out there, no rain for days. And our satellite, you got to go down to the south to find rain. Lots of it, 6 inches of rain today for North Carolina. That's going to lead to some flooding there. That's not good. And that system is stationary. It's just going to sit and spin over there. And the Virginia's just not a good scenario for those folks. But high pressure blocks that from coming on in here. So Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. I'll run the clock down for you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a lot going on out there, right? So it looks like a beautiful day. Partly to mostly sunny, mild and comfortable. Your overnight lows tonight dropping into the low to mid 50s. Another clear sky, another comfortable, cool night. Sleeping without the AC. And then tomorrow, 84, 87 on Thursday, 88 on Friday. Humidity starts building in Saturday and Sunday. We're talking about temperatures flirting with 90 degrees with humidity and a chance for a scattered shower or thunderstorm Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Not a washout by any means, just a chance for a late day shower or thunderstorm. That's a check of your early warning forecast. Mr. Parker, we'll send it back to you.
Mr. Haney, thank you. And thank you for tuning in to this edition of Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime you want them. Just turn to the Channel 3 app. I'm Eric Parker. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.